जितने भी एथलीट्स होंगे जो रजिस्टर करेंगे, मीन्स whoever is going to register and whoever is going to be present there competing. What's up guys, my name is Shreyas and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have something very exciting. As you saw from the title, yes, we are going to react to Jeet Selal's video where he announced the bodybuilding show. Not just a bodybuilding show, a natural bodybuilding show. I think it's going to be the first time where a natural bodybuilding show is going to be done in the right way. I'm not talking about Muscle Mania where we all know what happens in Muscle Mania. I've been to Muscle Mania and I've seen what used to happen there. But this time, Jeet Selal, he looks very confident. So I'm going to react to this first and then give my opinion, the good, the pros, the cons, and my biggest fear with this show, and also why this show can start something huge in our country. So let us start off.
नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डर्स, कौन जानता है इनको?
नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग, आर यू सीरियस?
अरे भाई, नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग में कुछ नहीं रखा है।
अब भाई कंपटीशन में सामान चले, बिना सामान चलाए कंपटीशन ना खेल पाएगा तू। नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डर्स, कोई पहचान है इनकी?
पर नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डर्स को देखने आएगा कौन?
नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग कंपटीशन? ओह कम ऑन, इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल, ओके?
Testing is a joke.
You have natural bodybuilding. Nobody knows who they are.
Alright guys, before we start off with the main part of this video, I want to tell you guys, do not get discouraged if you see clips like this, or if someone comes to you and says, what? You can't do anything without steroids, right? If they say this to you, don't worry guys, you can make a career. It's not 2012 where you had to become a bodybuilder and look huge and look crazy to have a career in the fitness industry. Look at me, my physique, I've not shown my physique in the last 5 years. Of course, it is important to have a decent physique, but more than that, there are different ways you can lead a good life by being in the fitness industry without the use of steroids. So don't think that just competing is the only way to become famous or get fame. But I can understand back in the day there was nobody cared about natural bodybuilding. You had to be one of the big guys to have a career in the fitness industry, but it's totally different now. You can become a fitness influencer if you are good at that.
कौन कहता है कि नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग का कोई फ्यूचर नहीं है? कौन कहता है कि नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डर्स को फेम नहीं मिलता? और कौन कहता है कि नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डर्स को स्टेज नहीं मिलता? अब मिलेगा, और बहुत बड़ा मिलेगा. सो गाइस, हियर आई प्रेजेंट the Himalayan Stallion Sports Festival.
So I definitely agree with him. In the past it was like that, but I also want to give a quick shout out to Jeet Selal because he's in a very comfortable position where he is making a good living in the fitness industry, but starting something like this which is huge for the industry. So a quick shout out to Jeet Selal. I know that he doesn't need my shout out, but I'm just giving him a shout out because he deserves the respect for this, because he's already contributed a lot to the fitness industry, one of the OGs, but this definitely is something big and he's calling it the Himalayan Stallion Sports Festivals.
दोस्तों, इस स्पोर्ट्स फेस्टिवल में इस दुनिया के सारे ड्रग फ्री और नेचुरल एथलीट्स को एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिलेगा जहां पे वो अपने टैलेंट को शोकेस कर पाएंगे ऑन एन इंटरनेशनल लेवल.
Okay, so he's saying that all the natural athletes will get a chance to showcase their talents on an international level. Now, I'm assuming this is going to be more of an expo style event where you'll see all these famous athletes, bodybuilders, and all of them having their own booths and whatnot, and natural bodybuilding show will be a part of it. I don't understand what he's saying by an international standard. So are people from outside India also allowed to come and compete? I'm not quite sure about that, but definitely he's very confident that it's going to be like a huge event.
अगर आप एक नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डर हो, एक पावर लिफ्टर हो, या फिर एक आर्म रेसलर हो जो लाइफ टाइम ड्रग फ्री अपने आप की लिमिट्स को पुश कर रहा है और उसको फेम नहीं मिला, करियर नहीं मिला, स्टेज नहीं मिला, तो दिस इज फॉर यू.
Yeah, so he's saying that his main goal and intention is to create a stage for natural athletes. He's one of the guys who used to promote drug-free India and all that. So his main intention is of course to create a stage so that people who are not on steroids, who have been struggling all their life lifting weights, getting stronger, focusing a lot on staying natural, staying away from the temptation of taking steroids, this is a stage for them to shine and make a name for themselves as a natural bodybuilder. Because in India, just because you are going to the gym, you call yourself a natural bodybuilder, right? But at the end of the day, if you compete, you can truly call yourself a natural bodybuilder, right?
लेकिन फिर भी आज का यूथ कहीं ना कहीं पॉपुलैरिटी, अच्छी फिजिक और फेम के लिए, करियर के लिए इस रास्ते में चल पड़ता है. मुझे हमेशा से लगता था कि सिर्फ बातें करने से परिवर्तन नहीं आएगा. परिवर्तन करने के लिए करना पड़ता है संघर्ष, और ये संघर्ष पिछले 5 सालों से मेरे जीवन में चल रहा है. और इस संघर्ष के चलते मुझे ये लगता है कि मैं उन एथलीट्स के लिए एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म खड़ा करूं जहां पे उन्हें वो सब मिले जिसके लिए वो मजबूरन स्टेरॉइड्स के रास्ते पे चलते हैं, चाहे वो फेम हो, करियर हो या फिर पॉपुलैरिटी। मैं एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म खड़ा करने जा रहा हूं जहां पे नेचुरल टैलेंट की धूप इतनी तेज होगी कि फिर कभी किसी यूथ को स्टेरॉइड जैसा जहर अपनी बॉडी में डाल के अपनी जान नहीं गंवानी पड़ेगी।
Definitely, guys, I agree with that point. You know, I've been making videos since 2013. You guys have no idea how many messages I get on a weekly basis where people tell me, either they tell me their sad story about how they took steroids without good guidance and they have ruined their life, or they are telling me, please stop me, from taking steroids. Tell me good reasons why I shouldn't take steroids. I want to make a name for myself in the industry, because as you guys know, the competition is so much. Every other person is a fitness trainer these days, and there's nothing wrong with it, but making a career, making a lot of money, people think that you need to look a certain way. I'm tired of telling people, yes, your physique matters. If you of course look like a 50 kg skinny person, and you can't be a personal trainer because you yourself don't know how to build muscle, but there are other ways. And yeah, like Jeet says, that you can do it right now. You have a stage and now it's in your hands.
अब बात करते हैं कि हिमालयन स्टैलियन स्पोर्ट्स फेस्टिवल कब और कैसे होगा। HSF जुलाई फर्स्ट वीक में एग्जीक्यूट होगा, जहां पे ये 2 दिन का इवेंट होगा, और इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए जो भी एथलीट्स रजिस्ट्रेशन कराएंगे, चाहे वो बॉडी बिल्डर्स हो या फिर आर्म रेसलर्स, नीचे
Yeah, so it will be held in the first week of July. It will last for 2 days. So this is the thing, guys. If you are watching this video right now, which is the 4th of March, you have exactly 4 months to prepare. What you need to understand regarding natural bodybuilding is it takes time to cut down as well. If you just cut down very fast in 4 months, then you will definitely lose a lot of muscle. So I just feel that a lot of people who would have competed, right, might not be able to get in their best shape within 4 months, but we'll see how it goes, but that's a different topic for a different video.
अब बात करते हैं हमारी ड्रग टेस्टिंग की, जिसको जानने के लिए आप बहुत ही इंटरेस्टेड होंगे। सो गाइस, हमारे जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स होंगे, रजिस्टर करने वाले जितने भी एथलीट्स होंगे, उनको ड्रग टेस्ट किया जाएगा थ्रू यूरिनलिसिस और पॉलीग्राफी, और ये टेस्टिंग थ्रू आउट द ईयर भी की जाएगी। यानी कि जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स एथलीट्स रजिस्टर करते हैं HSF में, उनके सैंपल्स को हम थ्रू आउट द ईयर कभी भी कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं फॉर टेस्टिंग।
All right, guys, the most exciting part, which is of course the drug testing, is he says that everyone who competes, not just the winners, not just random testing, everyone who competes, everyone who registers on the website will have to go through a polygraph test, basically like a lie detector test, and a urinalysis. So urinalysis is I hate saying that word, urinalysis, right? That basically a pee test. You'll have to pee and they'll find out if you have been using any drugs. So this is my biggest concern, guys. Like in the past, lot of competitions like Muscle Mania and other natural competitions that have been held in India, they said that everyone will be drug tested. If it's a drug tested show, every single participant should be tested. Okay, everyone should be tested. Just because someone's physique is not that great doesn't mean they should not be tested. I'm taking a couple of athletes with me. Okay, I'm training my friend Paveen. I'm training him for the show. He has very good genetics, and also I'll be training a couple of more people depending on the availability of those people, right? So if I take them, and this happens where my athletes that I'm taking are natural, and then there are a few people who definitely are on the juice, that is where it will that's my biggest fear. So that's all. Otherwise, this for first time in India, 2 tests, polygraph as well as urine analysis is being done, right?
इंडिया में itself बहुत सारे ऐसे एथलीट्स, यंग एथलीट्स और इन्फ्लुएंसर्स हैं जो फेसबुक, यूट्यूब और इंस्टाग्राम के जरिए नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग को प्रमोट करते हैं। गाइस, दिस प्लेटफॉर्म इज फॉर यू। HSF एक कम्युनिटी है जिसमें हम सब लोग एक साथ मिलकर काम करेंगे। सो गाइस, join.
Yeah, so we currently don't know where it is going to be held, but I don't think that's big of a deal. It's probably going to be held in Delhi or Mumbai. I don't think it's going, or maybe Bangalore, but I don't think it's going to be held anywhere else. He's saying that he wants to create a huge community of natural bodybuilders, and at the end of the day, the main goal and the main reason why I am reacting to this video is not just because it's a huge thing and Jeet Selal is involved. It's also because I'm very passionate about natural bodybuilding. The pros definitely are as simple as giving a platform, a launch pad for all the natty athletes, because I'm not saying being a natty is hard, but definitely not being able to see changes every week in the gym and all that, definitely it's hard to stay motivated when you are like that, where you have to go every single year. it. To get that peak physique which you always dreamed of as a natty, it takes a long time. So that is definitely a pro. I also think people who nobody knew about will get some fame, get some popularity, because there will also be a lot of brands over there in the festival, in the arena. So a few people might get sponsorship deals and whatnot. So that is also another positive. And also, of course, the drug testing, if it goes through as expected, they have to test every single athlete. I don't care if the athlete is little bit skinny or little bit fat, I don't care, they have to test everyone. And you can register right now, but definitely that's the pro. Cons would be lot of people who are very experienced and have very like elite level coaches might find a way to get past the drug test, you know, very easily. But I still think it's not going to be the case. You know, common sense will prevail, where there will be certain people who have competed in the past, won big shows like Mr. India and all that. If they come there, definitely they'll be pushed out, and I expect Jeet Selal to do that as well. And the other con is some kind of controversy regarding the same thing, where there will be a huge guy who we all know is definitely on steroids and has competed and defeated or beaten all the top bodybuilders on stage, and if he comes saying that I'm natural, I've not taken steroids for the last 6 months, then that might create a huge controversy. But other than that, this is a huge step. I'm very positive. If you want to train for the show, you know, like I have had a lot of experience. I've trained Ramiz, I've trained Bharat, I've trained Zohair, I've trained some pretty good athletes, but definitely you need to have a good physique, of course, to compete 4 months. You can't just come to me skinny right now and say that you want to compete. You need to have a decent physique. So if you want to know if you can compete and get ready in 4 months, and when I get people ready, I make sure that they are totally shredded. Like I want them to go there like totally shredded, because I don't want people to say that, you know, this guy was trained by Shreyas and this guy is not even ripped, right? So I don't want to hear that. So I'm very careful about who I train as well. But definitely, if you are very hardworking and if you are very motivated, definitely come and message me. My links are in the description. So if you're interested, I can train you. So no worries with that. And I will also be there in the event, guys. So, you know, we can catch up. It's the last event that I've been to was Body Power in 2015. It's been like 7 years. So I'll also be there. I'm very motivated to get in a decent shape. Of course, not ripped or anything, but decent shape when I go there, so that when I meet people, you know, I can kind of, you know, feel good about myself. So that's it, guys. This is my opinion regarding the whole bodybuilding show, and I think it will be very good. And I think it's one of the first events, especially after this whole COVID thing. So at least for me. So I'll definitely be there. I think I'll bring a couple of guys there, and let's see how it goes, guys. But thanks a lot for watching. I know it's been a slightly long video, but thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you again, guys. Peace.